Yes guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Alright, as you can see, the scenery and the background is slightly different today. We're outside in Bangkok, Thailand currently. And today's video is actually going to be slightly different. Alright, we're going to be answering your guys' questions that you have asked me on Instagram. Alright, we did a little poll and a ton of people sent in a ton of questions. So we're going to be answering all of those questions today inside of this YouTube video. So stay tuned and let's jump straight into it. Okay, so starting off, someone asked how to start as a beginner. Alright, so let's say you're just coming straight into ICT and you want to start trading, you want to learn the basics, etc. I would recommend you start off with the 2022 ICT mentorship. Right, that'll give you a solid and basic foundation on how to trade, okay, risk management. And in that mentorship, ICT will actually provide you a full trading model which you can follow, okay? Stop loss, where to set your take profits, etc. So that, in my opinion, is one of the best places to start, okay? And ICT does give you a very, very good trading model that you can make a lot of money with. Now, once you finish watching that and you want to sharpen your edge, you want to learn a bit more about ICT, I recommend you watch the core content month 1 to month 12. And that, in my opinion, is pretty much all you need. And if you want to continue to sharpen your edge, go ahead and watch the 2023 mentorship and the new mentorships that ICT is releasing. But in my opinion, you don't actually need those mentorships, okay? The 2022 and the core content is all you need to become profitable. Okay, second question, how do you trade multiple accounts at once? So I've answered this question a multiple amount of times, okay? I use a copy trader by the name of Replicanto. Is around $200 and I can trade all of my top sub accounts, all of my Apex accounts, all in one place. Right, they're all connected into NinjaTrader, and then the copy trader actually works through NinjaTrader. You select a leader account, which you actually use through TradingView, and that leader account copies to all of your other accounts through NinjaTrader. So hopefully that answers your question, bro. And then let's move on to the next one. All right, apologies for interrupting the video here, guys. We have a huge announcement to make. The lifetime access VIP singles group is actually on a 60% off discount right now. So the usual price is $1,000 one-time payment. Okay, it's 60% off, so it's only $400 one-time payment. This is a Christmas Eve and Christmas sale. So it's literally one of the biggest sales we have ever done on the page. And this is the final sale of the year, so we won't be running another sale for a very long time, so go take advantage of that whilst that is available. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Tips to pass funded accounts, just take it easy, okay? There's no need to rush. If you actually trade properly how you're supposed to, following your stop loss management, risk management, etc., there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to pass that account within 30 days, okay? I've passed plenty of accounts, taking it very, very easy and risking a small amount of money. I've passed those accounts within a month, and that's taking it easy, okay? Usually when I'm trading evaluations, I have a more aggressive approach. So please talk about how to perfectly execute a trade. Okay, so the question doesn't really make sense, but this is my A+ setup, and this is how I perfectly execute a trade, okay? So let's talk through it. All right, I'm waiting for a sweep of liquidity between the times of 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York time. Okay, I only trade in New York session, I don't trade London session. Once we get a sweep of either buy side or sell side liquidity, okay, I'm waiting for displacement in the opposing direction. So let's say we sweep sell side liquidity, I'm waiting for displacement higher, okay, in the opposing direction, and I want to see a sharp break above a short-term high, okay, creating a market structure shift in the market. And then price will leave an imbalance behind, such as a fair value gap, which I will enter off, stop loss just below the swing low, risking around 25 handles, and then target the opposing liquidity, which of course is buy side liquidity. Now, once price reaches 50% of that recent price range, I'll usually take around 50% of my position off to reduce risk, set stops at break even, and let the rest of my position ride towards the objective, which is buy side liquidity. In which time do you start trading? So again, I only trade the New York session. Now, the specific times that I trade is a 9:45 to 10:15 macro inside the New York session, and also trade a 10:45 to 11:15 a.m. New York time, which is the second macro inside that New York session. I don't tend to trade the PM session as much, as we are in Thailand and the time zone here is a bit late, so rarely would I be trading the PM session. But there is also a last hour macro after the PM session that you guys can trade. I tend not to trade it and I stay away from it. Can you cop me a ZX6R? Absolutely not, bro. I'm sorry. I don't tend to buy stuff for my followers or fans, you know, because if I buy one person a gift, everyone else is gonna want a gift, and at that point I'll just be spending way too much money. So sorry, bro, I can't buy you that bike. But if you join the group and you make some money from the signals, potentially you can buy that yourself and you'll be riding in no time. Explain your exact silver bullet setup in the keywords, literally 3 to 4 words. I love your execution videos a lot. Okay, so 3 to 4 words just to keep it simple. All right, number 1, sweep of liquidity. Number 2, displacement. Number 3, market structure shift. Number 4, fair value gap. And number 5, target opposing liquidity. I know you said 3 to 4 words, but there you go, 5 words. Where are you living? So currently we're in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm looking to stay here for a few months up until towards the rainy season. Once it starts raining, I'm looking to get out of here, potentially move back to America and start visiting all the states like Miami, Texas, LA, California, etc. All of these type of states I'm looking to come visit, so stay tuned for that, guys. How do you deal with FOMO? So you have to look at trading as a long-term career, all right? Don't look at trading as the next trade is the deal breaker and that is literally my career, okay? It's not. One trade is not your trading career, and it's not the end of your trading career if you miss that one good trade, whatever. Okay, I don't get FOMO because I know the next 10 trades, there's going to be opportunity. All right, there's literally opportunity in the markets every single day. So if I miss that really good looking A+ setup, I'm not too worried. Okay, I'm not getting FOMO to re-enter or chase price and enter when it's already gone without me, because I know that, you know, maybe in the second macro or maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after, there's going to be another setup. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too fussed. And I like to look at trading with a more long-term vision rather than a short-term vision, okay? I'm not looking at this next trade is going to be my highlight of my career, okay? Absolutely not. Your trading career is going to involve way more trades than just that one you missed. So don't look at it with such a short-term vision. Try look at it more long-term vision, and that way you're going to get less FOMO, if that makes sense. But that's how I deal with it. What is your view on trading gold? So me personally, I don't trade gold at all, okay? The only asset that I trade is NASDAQ or NQ futures, okay? I like to look at ES futures as well, as it's correlated to NQ, but I don't actually trade ES, so the majority of my trades will be taken on NASDAQ, okay? But gold, I've heard, is a very volatile and great asset to trade. I haven't personally traded it, so I cannot speak on it. What is working hard in trading? This is actually a very, very good question, okay? So the majority of people, they come into trading and they think that the more positions that they put on, the more trades that they put on, the more they're going to get rewarded for their actions, okay? This is absolutely wrong, and it's actually totally opposite in trading, okay? The less you do and the less work you put in, the more you'll get rewarded for, which I know it sounds crazy because in most careers and most fields, the more you work, the harder you work, etc., you get a promotion at work, whatever, and you get rewarded for those actions. In trading, it's absolutely the opposite, okay? So yes, you can study, watching ICT and going through mentorship, etc. That's fine, but when it comes into the live charts and markets, okay, try to take 1 to 2 trades a day max. And also what really helped me is to actually focus on building good habits, okay? Don't focus too much on the money aspect. That will come later on, because I see too many traders, they focus on how much money they made in a day, etc., etc. That is the totally wrong mindset to have. The good mindset to have is to focus on building good habits and focus on actually becoming a better trader, okay? If you focus on that, the money will come 100% later on the line, okay? So don't worry about that, guys. All right, so someone says on your YouTube, it says you don't hold trade after 11 a.m. Then the second macro is at 10:50, 11:10 a.m. Is this valid or not? So this only applies for the silver bullet strategy only, okay? So silver bullet, of course, you're not supposed to hold your trade past 11 a.m. However, once you start trading the 10:45 to 11:15 second a.m. macro, you're no longer trading the silver bullet anyway. So that's totally fine, and it is valid to trade that macro. Bro, first of all, I want to ask you why you mark out 4 hour, 1 hour and 15 minute fair value gap and OB, etc. Is this important? Yeah, so I like to mark out my PDRAs such as fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks, etc. on the higher time frame, such as a 4 hour or a 1 hour, as these will be more significant compared to a lower time frame, and then base my entry off the 1 minute to the 5 minute. Make a video on macros, timing entry. I have done that, so just go to my channel, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find a video on macros. I do need to make an updated version of that video though, because the macro times have slightly changed by a few minutes to be more specific, but yeah, we'll definitely make that video. How do you know when to switch from paper trading to trading prop firms and be able to pass challenges? All right, this is actually a very, very good question. So start off on the paper account, okay, and make yourself a goal. So let's say you open a 50K account on a demo and your profit target is 3K. Okay, this is pretty standard for all prop firms. So using proper risk management, if you can make that 3K on the demo account, then I would recommend you switch over to prop firm. But before even doing this, I would recommend you trade on paper for around 3 months. Okay, test your strategy, see if you're actually profitable. Then do that challenge on a paper trading account. See if you can pass it. If you can pass it, cool. Buy a prop firm challenge and attempt to get funded. That's the way I would approach it. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. All right, that is the end of the questions. There is a lot more questions that have been sent into my DM, but if I were to answer all of those questions, I'd literally be sat here all day, and it's getting a bit late now. I need to call it a day here and finish off some other work. Hopefully you lot enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, leave a comment, share and subscribe. Highly appreciate it. If you like this type of content, leave your comments and suggestions down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to make more of these type of videos. But other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day.